I did my Masters in Construction and Project Management.
I see.
Yes, which I've worked with I'm still working with it actually at Accra Technical University.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
And what do you do at the Accra Technical University?
At the moment, I'm heading the hostel.
I see.
Yes, so I run the day-to-day affairs of the hostel, admissions and everything. Yes.
Now, the time when you were pursuing this program, were there a lot of women in the field, or was it more for the men? Were the men more interested in it, or were there a good number of women also pursuing architecture and construction?
There was quite a good number of women in the class. Yes, there were, but it wasn't as much as the men.
Okay.
About 1/3.
I see.
Of the class were women, yes.
And now fast forward now, I'm sure that number you see growing even more.
It's increased, yeah. A lot of women are pursuing architecture and are in the construction field as well, yes.
Do you think now that more women are aware that this is can be an inclusive discipline, and that if they're interested in it, they should go for it? Or
yes.
Are they holding back still?
Not really. Now it looks like the women are coming out, and I think it's very good. Once you have the interest and the love for it, I think, you give it a go.
Go for it.
It's
so
good.
In terms of painting as well, were you able to do that side by side, or did you pack that passion to pursue the other stuff?
I had to pack it at that time.
Okay.
Yes. I put it aside, finished school, started working, and then it was just about 8 years ago. Yeah, as usual, when I got divorced, I started it just came back.
What is it with women getting divorced and then finding, some, new passion, inner strength, or, a new vibe? Mm-hmm. What is it? I see that with a lot of women who are divorced.
That only happens when probably the marriage was a bit, should I say, pushy, kind of. You don't get a chance to express yourself, to be yourself, kind of. Yeah, so it's like once you're out and you start getting yourself back.
Right.
Yeah, you start, everything just starts coming back. So it just came back and I started painting. I told my kids, I can paint. They said no.
They didn't believe that mommy could paint.
No. So I went to buy a canvas. That canvas was in the house for about a year without being touched. Then just one morning it came. And I was like, look, I'm going to paint today.
Right.
And I scribbled something on and it was like, they were like, ooh. So since then, I've not put the brush down.
Amazing stuff. Yeah. And what are some of your inspirations when you pick up your canvas and your brushes and your paint? What is going through your mind?
I don't know. Mine is kind of, I just itch. Yeah. For some days now, I've not painted, but today it's coming. I itch. And when I touch it, I just keep painting. Okay. And it just goes so fast, and I don't know, it's something. And sometimes, like, when it comes, I don't even know what I'm going to paint.
Okay.
Yes. But when I pick the brush, I start the stroke, it just keeps coming till I feel, I'm satisfied.
This one there's like a spiritual download.
I know, right? And I need to stop then before I stop. So it's just like, it's something else. Yeah.
And so you are now the CEO stroke artist of Padiki Art Gallery. Yeah. Because of course, as you've told us, painting has been your hobby all your life. And then you subsequently set up the art gallery. What were you thinking when you embarked on that journey of setting it up? What were the goals you were hoping to achieve?
It looks like the house was hoarded with paintings.
Okay.
It was just everywhere. And it came to a point, I was like, no, this thing needs to come out. A couple of friends were like, look, these things are so beautiful. They don't need to be stored at home. So that was when I decided to get a space for the gallery. And my main aim for that gallery at that time was just to put the paintings there for people to pass by, see if they want to buy.
Okay.
But it looks like it's just taking me to a different level now.
Well, tell us about that. What has happened since?
As I sit here, I've won an international award.
Exciting.
Africa's most respected CEO at Mauritius.
Beautiful.
Which was picked on my behalf because that clashed with my book launch date. I've happened to write a book. Yeah, on the paintings, which is poetry on 100 paintings.
That is very exciting.
Yes, and this kind of book can be used on coffee tables, in hotels, lounges, and it can be printed also in paperback, used by schools, universities, literature, art students, because it looks like the poetry are very deep.
And this is all poetry written by you?
Yes.
This is beautiful. So not only is Padiki into project managing, architecture, she's also a talented artist. She paints, she has her art gallery. She's also an author. And this book here, it's titled Reflections by Sharon Padi. And it's very beautiful. As she says, this one would fit nicely on a coffee table. You flick through the pages and you get the pictures and a bit of poetry. In fact, permit me, can I read something out from the page? Okay, we have something on page 4 in this coffee book here by Sharon, Reflections, and it says, each house has a tree, each womb gives a seed to the council of mothers to plant. Each seed bears fruit, and we gather to count them. All the men to the left, the women are right owners of the womb. First daughter, step forward and let us compare your frames to the bottles of life, and let your clothes to the emotions of the sea and the sky. Let the trees bear witness that the birds sang different tunes for each of your steps. But my eyes, I dare to tell the truth. Padiki is a hoard of beauty and excellence trapped in the front lines of the womb. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
This is truly beautiful. And there's a lot more in the book, Reflections, a lot of great pictures. So these are all the pictures or paintings that you have completed yourself.
Yes, I have.
Padiki, you are very talented. So when did you launch? This is very recent. The launch, very recent. It was
launched on the 30th of June at Alisa.
Right.
Yes.
How was it received?
Oh, it was a beautiful launch. It went very well. Yes.
Amazing stuff. And I'm guessing this is not going to be the first and last of its kind. Are you inspired now to get more into it?
It looks like. I thought that was the only one I was going to write.
They're asking for more.
Yeah, it looks like. And it's published on Amazon, an iBook, Kindle. It can be found there, read and bought as well. Yes.
So you're also a mom.
Yes.
How do you juggle all of that, motherhood, or are the kids sort of now much older, or what are their ages?
I have 3. One is 17, one is 13, one is 10.
Okay, so they still definitely need mommy's attention.
Yes, they are with mommy, and it's, I don't know, it's just sort them out in the morning, go to work, after work, get back home, put their things together, homeworks, everything. So when they go to bed, I sit down and I paint in the night.
I see. And if you're watching us on Facebook, you can see some of the beautiful paintings by Sharon flashing on the screen. Very, very beautiful. She says when she picks up the brushes, it's really a spiritual download. What happens next? She's in a trance, in a world of her own. So in terms of, you say you're still very much in the architecture world, construction world. So with that as well, how do you balance the two?
That one comes with contracts. Yeah, so I just have a couple of workers under me who handle that when they come up. Yeah, they don't come that often as usual. So it's more or less my work at ATU. And then my night hobby.
I see, which is now quite a profitable hobby.
Yes.
With the gallery. So when does the gallery open? What are the opening times, and how is it patronized? How is it now?
It's open Monday to Saturdays from 9:30 to 6.
Okay.
And Sundays, we do a half day.
Okay.
Yeah, after church, till 6.
Okay, and where's the art gallery located?
It's on the Padi Beach Road.
Okay.
Opposite the Goyle Station near Jokers. Yes, and it's also found on Google Map.
Okay.
So anybody who comes into the country and just Googles it, will bring you directly to the gallery. Yeah.
And so patrons can come, have a look at the work, and if something calls out to them, they can purchase and get a piece for themselves. So you're not.
Oh yes, the book is in the gallery as well.
Okay.
As the paintings, and the Ghana Writers Association are also going to sell some as well for us. We're trying to get them into University Bookshop.
Okay.
Legon and KNUST. Kingdom Bookshop, Methodist Bookshop. So we are in the process of getting them there as well for people to.
So very shortly, we should be able to, enter any of these outlets and get our hands on this book, Reflections.
For the meantime, it's in the gallery.
Okay.
It's online. That one is available now. And probably from tomorrow, the Ghana Writers Association is going to have their copies as well. And then we move on to the bookshops.
Amazing
where
stuff.
They can grab copies.
This one is on page 23, and there's a beautiful painting of. Are these drums?
No, they are calabashes.
Calabashes, okay.
Yes.
Very vibrant. African hospitality. Sharon says the calabash that quenches all thirst with its rich offerings passed around in our gathering, serving wine and water in welcome. It's very beautifully written. Well, time check. It is some 5 minutes to the top of the hour, 10 a.m. We're still live here on 3FM Sunrise, on 3FM 92.7. We're just wrapping up on our Womanpreneur segment. Our Womanpreneur for the morning is Sharon Dede Padi. She specializes in architecture, construction, project management, also has her own art gallery. She paints beautifully and also writes so beautifully as well. Sharon, give our budding womanpreneurs some, words of advice this morning. There might be somebody who also has a passion for writing, for painting, but maybe they've had to park it for different circumstances. You refound that love, after divorce. What would you say to any young woman that wants to pursue her passion?
Okay. As a feminist painter, I think I fight for women.
Nice.
Yeah, and what I would want to tell all women around is that, yes, we need to be submissive to our husbands, but we don't have to kill our talents within us for that, So as a woman, any woman who is lucky to get a good man to push her, go catch your dream.
Okay.
No matter no limitation. Those who have also come out, like me, maybe they were not lucky. Yeah, just put yourself together and just move. And when it comes to art, anyone who feels they can paint, art has no definition. It has no rules. There's nothing limited to it. Whatever you want to put on a paper, put it on. You will be surprised someone will admire it and will want it. Even if it's not buying, just dash it. They will want to see it in their room, because each stroke and the inspiration it just gives. Yes. So I feel that no one should limit themselves. No one should hide in their shells. They should come out. Bring what you have out. Somebody will call you. Somebody will see it. The social media now, you can just put it on. You'll be surprised who will see it and just say, "Oh, what's this? That's a nice piece." And the kids that are coming up too, who are showing those talents, I think the parents should encourage them. Yes, no matter what, because people sell paintings for even $1 million.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. So it's not about art is not, it's something.
It's profitable. Parents,
Extremely.
you're listening to us this morning. Sharon says, don't stifle the dreams of your young ones. Yes, education is important, but that is part of it. You know, people go and learn and study this and make a good career out of it. But before we say goodbye, Sharon, plug the socials. How can we find you on social media, please?
Yeah, our website is www.padikiartsgallery.com. And you'll find us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're all over the
We're
socials.
all over,
We just have to search Padiki Art Gallery. Padiki Art Gallery. Check out some of the beautiful paintings. Walk into
it's
the gallery.
It's just a place that you can get any type of painting you want. Nature, animals, culture, heritage, slavery, and feminism.
Some very powerful themes indeed. Well, we'll park it here for Womanpreneur for this morning. It's been very insightful and exciting speaking with you this morning, Sharon. I feel inspired. I don't know how to draw, but today I'm going to get out my canvas and my brush strokes and paint a masterpiece, 3FM masterpiece. I don't know why Johnny's laughing, but in any case, you guys will feel me very soon. Well, we'll park it here again. We'll say adios, au revoir, and goodbye. Thank you so much to everybody that has engaged with us this morning. You've been with us from 5:55 in the morning all the way up until now, and we're super, super grateful. A big thank you to all of the crew as well. My name is Helen Apia Ampofo. I've been doing this with the one, the only Johnny Hughes. Also William Esiedu of Current Memory, of course. The team on the back end, we're so grateful. One Namamia, Trudy is in the building. Asorba, thank you for your support. And also to Janet, DJ Abiam has been on the deck, Solution on duty, and to the rest of the technical team. Let's make way now for the news at 10. It's been an incredible morning. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Womenpreneur on Sunrise